Hello friends, in the present video we will understand what is cost accounting, its definitions, objectives, features, functions, advantages and finally limitations. All these things we will be understanding in the present video. And this video is very important as far as the theoretical crux of the cost accounting, right? Let's start with understanding of what is cost accounting. So as per the definition provided for the cost accounting, cost accounting is refers to the process of accounting for cost from the point at which the expenditure is incurred or committed to the establishment of its ultimate relationship with cost center and cost unit. And one more definition is provided by author. Cost accounting is set of procedures for determining the cost of a product and various activities involved in its manufacture and sale, and for planning and measuring performance. In the sense, what precisely, if you see the definitions, the cost accounting is concerned from the beginning of the product, in the sense, from starting of the manufacturing of the product till it is sold off. So, in the meantime, whatever expenditure incurred in the process of from the beginning of the manufacture till it is sold off, that all will be calculated and computed and recorded, classified and summarized and analyzed for the making the decisions of the organization. So cost accounting is a very significant area for the organization, and it is also a branch of management accounting as well, right? So with the help of these two definitions, you understood cost accounting is refers to calculation and computation of cost from the beginning till it is sold off, as well as it is a tool for measuring the efficiency and performance of the organization, right? And further, thus we can come to a conclusion that cost based on the above definitions are earlier definitions. Cost accounting is the formal system of accounting for ascertaining the cost of manufacturing and other activities such as processing, service providing, or any activity. So, it is basic objective is to calculate cost. It deals with recording, classification, computation, and analysis of cost on different bases. So here we will record, classify the data of cost, compute the cost, and analyze the cost data on different bases. Why do we do this analysis? For providing useful information to whom? The managers, employees of the organization itself, managers, top level, middle level, or low level, whatever it may be, the level of management. But the managers will get information which will be used for making the decision, as well as employees even. And more significantly, government even require this information, as well as whoever requires this data for making decisions. So cost accounting objective is to providing the information to all the concerned people, right? So further we'll understand the objectives and features and functions of cost accounting. Here I have added all these, that is objectives, features, functions. In the sense, these all are similar with regards to cost accounting. So whenever you are asked objectives, features, functions, you can write the same thing. Clear? So first objective, feature or function of cost accounting is ascertainment of cost. Calculation of cost is the primary objective of the cost accounting, right? What is the cost of the product based on the expenditure? Then second, I am giving very precise explanation, please. Determination of selling price. Unless and until we don't know the cost, it is not possible for us to determine the selling price, because the equation of selling price is what? Cost plus profit. So determination of cost is very significant for determination of selling price. Cost control and cost reduction. Once you calculate the cost, then you classify and record an analysis done, then you will understand where we are incurring the expenditure, to what extent, and we will find the ways to reduce, to minimize the cost on different areas. Then when it is possible, when you classify, when you segregate the cost, right? Then ascertaining the profit of each activity. Once you have determined the cost, then you are available with the selling price, then you can easily determine the profit of the product, right? For determination of profit, cost is highly significant, as in case of determination of selling price we discussed, right? Then assisting management in making decision, that's what we discussed in the what we call definitions and explanation, that the managers will get information from cost accounting for making decision, hence it is assisting the management in making decision. So these are the objectives, features and functions of cost accounting. Then we are understanding significance and advantages of cost accounting. Then what are the benefits of cost accounting? Cost control of material cost, control of material cost, so we can control the material cost. As we have already discussed, we segregate the cost, we divide the cost on different bases. So the three major parts of cost are material, two major parts, material, labor, then overhead even will come. So control of material cost, so material cost can be controlled by making proper decision, finding a supplier who can supply at best price. Then control the labor cost. Labor cost we can control by appointing qualitative and efficient labor and at a lesser price, where we can enhance the productivity with the good quality labor, where we can reduce the cost of the labor. And control of overhead expenditure. Overhead expenditure is refers to the expenditure which is not directly associated with the production, but it is there and it will have a significant impact on the productivity. The expenditure which cannot be directly allocated to production, that is called as overhead expenditure. So we can control the overhead expenditure even as we are segregating, we are dividing the expenditure into different categories, right? Then measuring efficiency. Efficiency will be measured by ascertaining the cost. So here you can measure the efficiency of the organization based on how the organization can minimize the expenditure. Nowadays everywhere we can see minimization of expenditure and maximization of profits. This is the most frequent words you will find in the accounting and management theory. Then budgeting. Budgeting is a planning of future expenditure and incomes. So this is possible with the help of the cost accounting. Unless and until we don't know the expenditure, what we probably incurring, how we will make a budget, right? Price determination, already we have discussed one of the features, that is price determination is also one of the advantages as well as one of the features. Then curtailment of loss during the off season. See, it's a seasonal product. The manufacturing of the seasonal products will take place whole year, but the product will be sold in the seasons only, right? So in off season, how to minimize the cost, that is also can be understood with the help of cost accounting when we are segregating the data. Expansion, once we know the costing information, with the help of which we can decide the expansion of the organization, whether to take up or not to take up and when to take up, right? Arriving at decisions, of course the cost accounting will provide the information for making lot of decisions to the managers, right? So then we will take up limitations of cost accounting. This is the most important. Limitations, or you can say disadvantages even sometimes. So when you come to the limitations of cost accounting based on estimates, basically cost accounting is entirely based on estimates only, right? It is not sometimes actuals, right? Most of the time it is not actuals, it is based on estimations. So it is depend upon the person who is estimating, and his understanding, his skills and caliber plays a very vital role in determination of and making the estimates. If person is different, estimates will be different and then cost data will be different. So it is one of the limitation is it is based on the what we call estimates. Then lack of uniformity. As in case of financial accounting, we have set of rules and regulations which will be must be followed across the globe while preparing financial data in financial accounting. But whereas in case of cost accounting, we don't have such uniform rules and regulations. It is depend upon the organization, depend upon the country, depend upon the person who is making the estimates of the cost. So here the uniformity is not available, which will be difficult for us to do the comparison between the organizations cost data, right? So many convention, cost accounting is having many convention, many rules and regulations, right? So that all creates what we call ambiguity and confusion with regards to cost accounting. It is expensive. See, appointing a cost accountant, maintaining cost data, sometimes it is an expensive for middle level or low level organizations, right? For a big organization, of course, they will maintain, but for the organization of medium nature and low level organization, for them it is difficult to maintain this data, as we need to appoint specialists for cost information obtaining, right? Results requires reconciliation. See, the results whatever we get from the cost data, as we have discussed, based on estimation, lack of uniformity, it is also required. We need to reconcile. We need to revise these results for periodically to get the accurate data, right? So this cost accounting is a dependent one, dependent on what? Financial accounting. So whatever information we get from financial accounting, that will be used for cost accounting. So it is, if the financial accounting data is wrong, then cost accounting data will also be wrong. So it is a dependent in the nature on other accounting. Does not include all items of expense and income. Sometimes the cost accounting will not consider all the items of expenses and incomes. Then it will also one of the limitations of cost accounting, right? So as we have stated, it is based on the estimates. It is not an exact science, it is a social science. So that is also one of the limitation of cost accounting. So these are the limitations of cost accounting, right? I hope I made you understand the basic crux of the cost accounting with regards to this is the these what we call functions, features, then objectives, advantages and limitations are very very important theory questions, as well as the cost accounting paper is concerned. So with the help of this video, I have provided you all the information which you can listen the video and you can easily write in the examination, right? I hope I made you understand, right? So thanks for watching the video. Please do subscribe my channel, Mentor the Trusted Guide, and motivate me to make more qualitative videos. The objective of this channel is to provide high quality videos with regards to subject of accounting and finance are concerned. Right? Thank you. Thanks for watching.